So I got your message off Fire last night, which is ridiculous, by the way. Um, I had to put out the receipts last night fully of who I gave the money to, because yet again Amicia went into a programme, and so Brian had been on Fatter's Live all day yesterday. She called me a scammer, and not once did he unmute to say, actually, I don't like Hayley Comet, but she did do what she said she was going to do. And I've never once said the money was my money. $500 was my money. The rest was my community, their money. Right? And Amicia even said in a voice note to me yesterday it didn't go to where it was supposed to go to. And I'll forward you the voice note if you want. So even then, I'm like, where did the money go then? I'm quite happy to make a claim today through PayPal to just take the money back and say it was fraudulent, because you can't do what you're doing. I never asked you for any proof of where the money went because I just fully trusted you, which is fine. I still trust you to this day, Camille, and know the money went to the second autopsy. But all it would have taken yesterday was for Amicia to say yes. She did give us the money. Slug. Oh. She did give us the money. Very grateful. Done. Never once have I made out that the money was completely mine. I've always said my community are amazing people and they helped. But it should never have had to come to being about the money again. Like, why would Amicia go and do that with Fatter after everything Fatter has done to disrespect her and treat her embarrassingly online with her husband? Why would that be where you go? Not to my platform to get up for 5 minutes and say thank you to the people who had helped, the people that have given their time, their effort, their lives to try and do whatever they could, who have prayed for Adriana every day. Where is the fucking gratitude of anyone for any of these people? Do you know, people contacted me yesterday and said, I gave you my last £10, I gave you my last £50, I gave you my last $100 that my family needed, but I just wanted Adriana to have justice. And I've got Amicia screaming, no one asked you for your money. Like, it's not even about, it's not about money. Like, I was pushed into a corner and pushed into a corner. And then the reason I blocked you the other day was because you kept telling me falsehoods. You kept saying, Brian's sorry, he's going to remove the video. He never removed the video. He was never sorry. And I get that you're trying to keep me on side and him on side, but just tell the truth. Like, I need to deal with facts. Not like every day hopeful, thinking, oh, today he's going to do the right thing and it might get back to just justice for Adriana. And you and Fire can paint me however you want, that I was in it for the wrong reasons. I lost 80% of my earnings for the last 3 months for covering cases from Guyana and Adriana's story. So I've had to borrow money off my mum to feed my children and do what I needed to do, because I'm not making my wage like I normally do. So please don't make it into it was about video content or it was about money. I literally am not going to be backed into a corner where I have to show a horrible side of myself to out every single voice note I've ever been sent, just in order to prove my point and not be gaslit or be made out to, like, you give all the haters all this stuff yesterday that I'm this and I'm that, when it's not true. I've worked from the bottom of my heart over and over again every single day wanting justice for Adriana. And when I came off Adriana's case, you weren't honest on Fires yesterday and said you asked me to come back. You said I shouldn't give up on Adriana. You said Amicia wanted me to cover the case. You said those things. It's in a voice note. I didn't just flip-flop. I couldn't give up on a case because you told me not to give up on it. You said I was thin-skinned, I was this, I was that, constantly. But if it's going to become into a massive battle where everyone's going to try and destroy my reputation going forward just because I stood up for myself once, like, then at the end of the day, I will prove my point. Sometimes when you have a tragedy and everyone's grieving and then loads of people want to help you as a family, want to do anything they can to get justice for Adriana, no matter what it is, whether it's time, finances, it's just about gratitude. That's all.
Good morning, Ailey. It's now 8:16 here. I saw you message me 3:44 a.m. Honestly, I'm tired. I'm honestly tired. Like I don't have any more words to say. First and foremost, myself and Fire did not gaslight you, right? And if you can be honest, From the time I've been talking to you, I have been on your side over and over and over and over and over again. I told you what Sir Brian did was wrong because I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Sir Brian going out and say that his mother, he has no ill feelings towards his mother and that he don't care what nobody said, that was wrong. I can tell Sir Brian that to his face. Sir Brian even said it to me. Um, sorry, not Sir Brian said to me. I've said to Amicia, Sir Brian wrong to go out and make that video. I've said that to Amicia repeatedly. However, I don't care about Fata. I don't know Fata. I don't care about Fata. Right? I'm going to say it over and over again. Sir Brian needs to drop Fata. Yes, I've said to you that I am going to have Sir Brian take down the video. Anyhow, I did not have a chance to talk to Sir Brian pertaining to that video, Ailey. I said to you, I am going to talk to Sir Brian. I explained to you when and how I am going to talk to Sir Brian. I called Amicia and I told Amicia to let Sir Brian take down that video. Right? However, she said to me, it's alive and it cannot come down like that. You think saying that, where is the gratitude? Ailey, let us be honest and real. The family have shown you gratitude. They came out on Fire show. I'm going to ask Fire to check that video and play that video back. They thank you. Me, thank you repeatedly, over and over and over and over and over again. When every time persons come after you, I'm saying to you, Ailey, and they're doubting that you give me the money. I'm saying, Ailey, if you want to have a live and call me, don't put my face, call me, show me, put me on your channel, and I will speak out. You never did. I sent you several voice notes. I have them in my phone too. I said, Ailey, send this voice note and play it on your channel. Let the person hear from me. I am the one you give the money to. I said, Ailey, thank everyone for us who give you the money. I said all of these things I said. So I don't know how you're saying that where's the gratitude and there's no gratitude. I'm saying it again. If you don't understand how Caribbean people operate, you got to understand this. With me, not with Caribbean people, you got to understand this with me. If I repeatedly standing up for you and you going back and messing up yourself and messing up stuff, in life, you don't care what man say about you. Yes, you have feelings. You're a woman. You're a human. You have all right. Yes. But sometimes you got to let it go. Leave it in God's hand. Fat of them custom to cussing out and doing all of this. I don't know her. I've never seen her. Never spoke to her. Though I don't have TikTok and this stuff. The only thing I would know is if you send something to me. If Amicia sends something to me. I don't know of any of these things. All I'm in between here doing is making peace. And me reaching out to you and telling you, Ailey, you gotta stop. Listen, they wanna break you. Don't let them break you. Don't let them win. I am building you up and pushing you and encouraging you not to let these person get to you. Not to let them get to you. I'm saying to you, Ailey, you need to don't give up on Adriana. Don't give up on Adriana. Don't give up on the case. Don't give up on the case. I am pushing you, Ailey, to continue focusing and doing what you're doing. I said it. If you heard the entire show, I've said it. This whole thing starts with Fata mislead So Brian, it's a miscommunication. So Brian thought you call him a pedophile. It was not you call him a pedophile. It was the Angela with a double N. Right? Come in. I said all of that. Morning. Right? But for you to go out and saying to the mother, Ailey, and all along you standing up for the mother, yes, for you going out and say, with this will happen now, Adriana not gonna have justice. I am telling you, I did use the word. I said you are not a white savior because you are not Jesus. And I ain't gonna sugarcoat that. I'm not gonna go back and forth with that. You cannot tell a grieving mother that her child not gonna have justice now. Because yes, you are not the one giving the child justice. It is God. It comes from God. Fata, wrong on what she did. Right? Fata, wrong on what she did.
Before I listen to the rest, I'm just going to quickly note this. I've been on live this morning. I said 100 times over that I am not mad at you at all. I was mad this morning. I was angry for a second. I said, you've done nothing but help me. I said, you were the only one who I could actually talk to. And you always stepped up above and beyond to make sure that you put things out that other people should have to tell the truth. And I've said that this morning. I said, I'm not beefing Angela, or whatever you want to go by. I said, I'm not beefing because you're probably hurt by me at this point a little bit because yesterday I was fucking fuming and you always did the right thing. And I stood by that. I said some stuff yesterday because I was just so furious it had come to it again. And I'm like, at this point, like, I'll out everything because I've had enough. I've had enough of being the bad person in a situation when I've only tried to help. So I'm going to listen to the rest now. And I just want to note again, the family have not shown me gratitude. You have shown me gratitude and you have asked them to show me gratitude. You have asked them to reach out. You have asked them to speak to me. You have asked them to put things correct. For the last 6 weeks, there's been a rumour online that Josh stole the money. Josh didn't steal the money. Amicia said several times yesterday that Josh was involved with me and you in the handing over money. He wasn't. That's not fair to do. So my madness isn't with you. My madness is just, it's not even about gratitude. It's not about the money for me. I don't give a fuck about the money. Yesterday I was angry because, again, why would Amicia even give Fata a second of her time after what she's done? I don't understand that. Especially when she's asking you questions about me. All you had to say is either A, Fata, it's none of your business. You haven't given any money, so it's none of your business. Or, yes, Hayley helped. That's it. Done. It didn't need to go to anything else. We talk about gratitude. Gratitude isn't from being thanked for the money. Gratitude is just from understanding. It's a bigger word, a bigger concept of understanding somebody's on your side. You tried to say on fire last night I was in it for all the wrong reasons. This case has drove me absolutely insane. I've made no money from this case. I get gifts on live, which I always would, no matter what case I was covering from my community. This isn't about this for me. I'm putting up with loads of shit in this case, as of you, as of everyone else, because of the PPP, the government. Everyone wants to get it twisted, but no one wants to go online and talk about the Doubleday Hotel owner or Jennifer Alley or all of those people. Everyone wants to attack me, and I don't understand that.
Fata, sorry about that. Fata wrong on what she did. Right? However, Amicia should have never, when Fata called Amicia should have said, "Oh, is this any of your business now?" Fata is a confusion powder. Amicia should have said, "How is this any of your business now?" Right? I called you. I asked you. I'm like, y'all need to go do a reaction video. Right? Just to keep the public up to date with what's going on with Adriana. Twice I asked you to come on Let's Talk the Thing. Ailey, you stood fire up. You said you're gonna come on. You did not come on. Nobody was upset and vexed with you. No, you got your work to do. Do what you gotta do. I am not upset and vexed with you, but every minute you jumping, you blocking me. Like, what have I done to you? All this time, you only want to hear me telling you good all the time. So if you are making a mistake, you don't want me to tell you where you are wrong to. So because I said to you where you were wrong, you block me. Well, if that's your motive, that's your way of not wanting people to tell you the truth, I am sorry. But I have a saying, if I am your friend and I cannot tell you where you were wrong, then I am no friend to you. I'm not gonna leave you down no road for you to go down a wrong path. I am going to tell you whether you like me or you don't like me, I don't care. But be honest. Be honest. When everybody was against you, who stood by you, Ailey? Who stood by you? Who keep calling you? Who and you were talking back and forth when you keep sending voice note to me pertaining to Alana, pertaining to the public, pertaining to Sir Brian, pertaining to Amicia? Who stood by you? Did I ever at any point in time flip-flop? Did I ever at any point in time go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth by cursing you out? Did I ever curse you out? Did I ever say anything bad about you? Didn't I always come out in the public? So what do you mean, where's the gratitude? I even said to you, Ailey, I'm gonna have, if you want Sir Brian and Amicia to come on your show and me to come on your show, we will do that. That's the last conversation we had. So to hear this back and forth, I can't deal with it, Ailey. I cannot deal with it. Some people can. I can't deal with the back and forth. I can't deal with the confusion. This is like a distraction to Adriana's case. And it's wrong. So nobody gaslight you. I am saying something that I would always say, and I will forever say. I have been on your side all along, and you turn against me for no apparent reason. Because I tell you, okay, let them, leave them, leave them. You don't want nobody to call you a wimp. It's a saying. You don't understand how Caribbean people speak. I'm trying to enlighten you and shine you of how Caribbean people speak. I am not calling you a wimp. I'm saying to you, every time something happens, you come out, you make a video, you come out, you make a video, you come out, you make a video. Think, slow down a little bit. Thinking how you're gonna handle. You're very smart, Ailey. Come on. You're very, very smart. Don't make nothing get to you. The social media is not for the weak of heart. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this.
I haven't messed anything up. Like, I literally, from the very first day I've covered Adriana's case, I trailblazed it and told everybody things that didn't come out too much later from anyone else. The Carol, the Stefan, the footprints, the white blanket in there. I put all that out. I put all that out from day one because I read the case in a really good way and my intentions were so good. My intentions now are still so good. I've got mad love for you and I've got respect for you because you are a woman and you stand on business. And I'll say that through and through. Yesterday I was annoyed. And I've said today on live, the only person who showed me any respect, the only person who I think has got a good heart all the time is probably you. And even in that situation, sorry, I'm replying in bits because I want to get it right and I want to be factual. Even in the situation where Sir Brian thought I called him a paedophile, he now knows Fatta lied. So why is he sat on Fatta's live where she calls me a scammer, but he hasn't put that correct? Now, even if Sir Brian hates me, if he thinks I'm an absolute scumbag, he thinks I'm a white bitch, whatever he thinks of me, him putting that correct would have made a massive difference for justice for Adriana because I'm the woman putting out all the stuff and I need to be able to keep my reputation. So why did he allow people to keep believing that and not take down the video? That makes no sense. When it comes to the reaction video, it was hardly a reaction video. So Brian said horrible things about me and I was on holiday. People were blowing up my phone. So I put out a video, said, I'm not going to beef this man. He's grieving. And I said, I've helped in every way I can. My team raised some of the money for the GoFundMe. I've done countless hours of videos and that's not a reaction video. That is me doing what you always told me to do and standing up for myself. Always taking on board your advice. Always taking on board your advice. And even when we had that conversation about you said I made a reaction video, I said, you do not do that to me. Do not say that. do not expect me to be a robot. Like, I'm not just here to pump out content about Adriana. I'm also a human being. I've been attacked in every single way. Yesterday, two of Fata's team made an account of my dad's face saying he touched up my 6-year-old daughter. Like, I'm constantly going through that shit, yeah, and that affects you emotionally, because I am humble, but I'm also a reactionary person because I'm so full of compassion for myself as well. I've been a victim for too long. So I understood that, and I understood you were trying to get my head straight in the game all the time. But instead of telling me just not to react to Fata, tell Sir Brian not to sit with Fata anymore because it's damaging Adriana's case. Tell Amicia not to have anything to do with Fata. She's disgusting. She's a scumbag, Fata. She literally has single-handedly caused so much shade to Adriana's justice trial, and what's going to happen in the future. I don't understand. I don't understand where the motivations are. I don't. The thing is, like, I took your statement from Fire this morning. Everyone wanted to react to it, and I only reacted saying, I think I'll probably hurt Ange a little bit, and I accept what she says. And though I don't agree everything she says, I'm not going to beef her because I actually have a lot of love for her. You're a good woman. You are a good woman. You're someone who believes fully in justice and fully in your family. And I respect that. I respect that you stand on business. And I wish other people in your family did the same. I honestly do, because things would just be so much more clear. And I wish from day one, Amicia would just had calls with me or chats with me and actually explained where we were going and where we were heading, so all this darkness didn't come to light now. I really don't care about the money. I really don't care about the money. And you were wrong on Fire yesterday when you said, why would the family want me to raise money again after this? Like, I wasn't trying to raise money. I wanted to pay the money out of my own pocket to get Gabby counsellor if she needed it. That was just an offer of respect. And I didn't reach out to make the offer to a family member because I already knew how you guys viewed me. So there was no point. So I just put it in the video. So if there was desperate times, people would reach out to me. But at the same time, Brian's on live with a wad of money, laughing, saying he's richer than other people. So I don't know what to do in that situation. I spoke about it the other day, about you guys coming on my show, and you said, give me till they come to America because I need to speak to Sir Brian. And I said, that's fine. So we did talk about it, and we did make an arrangement. And I was happy to do that, which is why I'm so shocked. Like, when Fata was firing shots at me yesterday, and her and Sir Brian, I didn't say nothing online. I messaged him. I'll send you the voice note in a minute. I messaged him. I'll send it you now quickly before I carry on because it's important. I spoke about it the other day, about you guys coming on my show, and you said, give me till they come to America because I need to speak to Sir Brian. And I said, that's fine. So we did talk about it, and we did make an arrangement. And I was happy to do that, which is why I'm so shocked. Like, when Fata was firing shots at me yesterday, and her and Sir Brian, I didn't say nothing online. I messaged him. I'll send you the voice note in a minute. I messaged him. I'll send it you now quickly before I carry on because it's important.
I'm now listening to the rest of your voice note. Josh did not steal no. Oh my God. Josh had nothing to do with any money. No money went into Josh's hand. I don't know if that's a mistake Amicia made. But come on, you know no money went into. Josh called me yesterday and I called Amicia when Josh called me and I told Amicia, Josh did not steal no money. Well, you see, that's again, I don't have TikTok. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing. It's when Josh called me yesterday, that's when I know what went on. And that's how I called Amicia. And I was on the phone and Amicia called back Fata and she told Fata, like, why did you do this? You're wrong. I was on the phone, I heard that. But, oh my God, this is going way too far. I'm going to listen to the rest of your voice note.
You're seriously going to sit on a stage with Fata and allow her to call me a scammer when I sent Camille, your cousin, $6,000 to pay towards Adriana's second autopsy, and you're seriously going to sit there as a father of Adriana who says you want justice and allow her to call me a scammer and not put her straight? Are you actually for fucking real? So don't tell me to keep my name out of your mouth and everything else. Perhaps you should fucking live by your fucking morals and do the right thing as a fucking man, because that's fucking disgraceful. I said that, and yes, I do say about the money for the autopsy again, which was from me and my team, because he was on live allowing her to call me a scammer and saying I stole $6,000. So I sent it to him privately, didn't bring it up on social media. And then I went live about another case I had to do about a father who's killed his children. And then all of a sudden, Amicia's on Fata's live and everyone's saying, Amicia is now calling you out. So then I'm like, what the fuck? How can this keep happening? Like, it's so simple. The question, whether you're in town, whether you're confused, whether no matter what. Did Hayley Comet give you money? Yes. Or it's none of your business, Fata. You didn't give me nothing, so you don't get a say.
You are right. Amicia should have never, that's what I said. She should have said to Fata, oh, is this any of your business? You are right with that. Fata is not Amicia friend. You understand? She's not her friend. She came funeral day and sat next to Amicia, but Fata is not Amicia friend.
I know Josh didn't. I love Josh. I think Josh is a good guy. But yesterday, Amicia said on Fata's live that Josh took the money. And then she told Josh, I only said your name because I didn't want to say Dexter Todd's. And all over Fata's videos is saying the lawyer stole the money. So yesterday I was really mad because I thought, how are they doing this to Josh now as well? Josh wasn't even in America. He had none of my money. He doesn't even have a bank account. So that's why I got mad, because Josh has been so kind to me. He has been so lovely. He sends me Bible verses. He prays for my children. And I didn't want him to be smeared just because people are doing it to me. I think you've got confused in that voice note. I never said Josh took the money. I really like Josh. I know he didn't have the money. It was nothing to do with him. It was Amicia that said, and even in the voice note she sent me last night, again, she said Josh. She said the money didn't go to where it needed to go to. So then I'm again on live last night saying, what? I'll just go to PayPal and request the money back as a fraud at this point, because I don't know what's going on. Like, it's just always been confused. It's just so simple that the money was needed. Loads of people fundraised, including me and my team. Then we put it across to you. You got it to the right people. The autopsy happens. Why can't no family member just say that? That's why I didn't react to what happened on the fire show last night, because last night was a mess. And I know you didn't see things. I didn't see things. There was things happening on lives I couldn't even see. And it was getting stressed. I was so angry and hurt last night. So angry. I've literally got weird accounts coming in saying my daughter's been sexually abused by my dead father. I've got Amicia on a live saying something. So Brian's allowing this woman to call me a scammer. And my whole heart's been thrown into this case. Like I really don't care about the money. Like, I care about the time I took away from my children to try and get her justice, the videos I've made, the videos I've watched for countless hours of this broken little girl's body. And it's consumed my head because I truly care. And I've tried to get acceptance from her parents for so long just so they can understand, like, I'm on your team. That's all I've tried to do. I've not asked anything from any of them at any point. I come to you and we spoke, but I never went to Amicia and said, can you put this correct? I never went to Sir Brian and said, can you put this correct? Because I knew they were grieving. I had no right to. Like, and I was lucky I had you on my side so that you could make things happen, because I could never ask for those things off grieving families. But at the same time, like, I don't understand why they are even hanging around or giving time to Fata on live when all she is doing is purposely taking away from Adriana. Like, even at the point where Sir Brian realised Fata's telling me Hayley called me a paedophile, she didn't. Then that should have ended any relationship with Fata, and he should have been sat on my live saying, thank you for what you've done for Adriana. Like, let's work together for this. Like, I'm sorry that I got this twisted. Like, I thought you'd said something you hadn't. And obviously any man is going to react to being called a paedophile because I love my children. And I would have just forgiven him straight away. It would have been nothing bigger than that.
He know Fata lie. And like I said, Ailey, when Sir Brian they get to me, I will let Sir Brian come out live. If I gotta come out live with Sir Brian and let everybody know, I will make it straight. But the only way for me to make it straight, I have to sit Sir Brian down and explain to Sir Brian where he went wrong. I have to do that. I have to do that. I don't care if you don't talk to me. I will do that. I don't care. I don't care if you don't talk to me. I will allow Sir Brian to come out publicly and apologize to you publicly. I will allow Sir Brian to come out publicly and address Fata publicly. And I will also address Fata publicly. Because, like I always said, I stand on my word. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And yes, I know you gotta defend yourself because you're only human. And yes, everybody coming after you. It's all stem from this Angie with the double N. But it has to stop. Because it's the PPP must be laughing, and persons sit on Carol, double A owner, all of them must be sit down and laughing that everybody going back and front, back and front, back and front. It's not the right thing to do. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying nothing wrong or nothing different. But Sir Brian will do every wrong that he wrong you. I told you already. Give me a little time. I can't stay here in America and talking to Sir Brian in Guyana on phone. No, moreover, Sir Brian don't really be at home. But when Sir Brian they come, I will talk to Sir Brian. I will talk to Sir Brian. And we'll have Sir Brian apologize to you. Another thing too, Everybody should have understand. These people just lose their daughter. They're back and forth with the emotions all over the place. But at the end of it, it still does not give Sabran the right to come after you, right? But Amicia is back and forth. Sabran is back and forth. They're both upset, right? And Aaron, every minute is another video, is another video. That is what got Amicia upset. Another video, another video, another video, right? It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be. Fata need everybody, excuse me, need to give them a chance to heal, man. To heal. The children, everybody in pain. Everybody in pain. Everybody in pain. But this girl Fata is a confusion powder. I'ma shut her down. Just give me this week. Let me get Sabri and them here and let them settle. And we will do this. Hold on, we will do this.
I said yesterday, I said the double day hotel owner is winning. He's absolutely winning. But it's all well and good, like saying, give you time to get Sabri in there. And I understand that. Absolutely. But at the same time, like, not if he's on live causing me more damage, like literally sitting there nodding on mute while she's calling me a scammer. And at no point did he unmute and say, I don't like this woman from the UK. I don't like Hayley Comet at all, but she isn't a scammer. Like she did give us the money. Like that's all you have to say. But when he sat there nodding, what do you think that says to people? And I know, like, Adriana Young, right? This case is the most important thing in the world to you, right? She's your family. And I understand that, to her mum, to her dad, to everyone else, yeah? Adriana Young means the world to me, but I also have other families that I work for. And I can't have my reputation ruined. I also can't have my reputation ruined because I have 3 little girls in my house that look up to me every day and I have to provide for them. So I can't have my reputation destroyed. Every single other case I've covered with family members, they are now part of my community. They sit in my life every night. Every anniversary of their child's death, I send them a massive bunch of flowers, and on their child's birthday. Bev, Sandra, Charlie's dad, all of them. They message me. We talk. I love them. They love me. I've never had this situation before. I don't understand it. But I can't give up everything and allow myself to be completely trashed when my only intention ever was to one day see Amicia maybe smile because Adriana at least was remembered in the right way and at least had justice. I don't have any ill will feeling towards anyone, even Sir Brian, even after everything. I don't think he's acting well at the moment, but I don't think he's been the same since the funeral. I think it destroyed him. And I've said that before and time again. No matter what happens between me and Sir Brian, I never will say he's responsible for what's happened because he's not. 100%. I said yesterday, I said the double day hotel owner is winning. He's absolutely winning. But it's all well and good, like saying, give you time to get Sabri in there. And I understand that. Absolutely. But at the same time, like, not if he's on live causing me more damage, like literally sitting there nodding on mute while she's calling me a scammer. And at no point did he unmute and say, I don't like this woman from the UK. I don't like Hayley Comet at all, but she isn't a scammer. Like she did give us the money. Like that's all you have to say. But when he sat there nodding, what do you think that says to people? And I know, like, Adriana Young, right? This case is the most important thing in the world to you, right? She's your family. And I understand that, to her mum, to her dad, to everyone else, yeah? Adriana Young means the world to me, but I also have other families that I work for. And I can't have my reputation ruined. I also can't have my reputation ruined because I have 3 little girls in my house that look up to me every day and I have to provide for them. So I can't have my reputation destroyed. Every single other case I've covered with family members, they are now part of my community. They sit in my life every night. Every anniversary of their child's death, I send them a massive bunch of flowers, and on their child's birthday. Bev, Sandra, Charlie's dad, all of them. They message me. We talk. I love them. They love me. I've never had this situation before. I don't understand it. But I can't give up everything and allow myself to be completely trashed when my only intention ever was to one day see Amicia maybe smile because Adriana at least was remembered in the right way and at least had justice. I don't have any ill will feeling towards anyone, even Sir Brian, even after everything. I don't think he's acting well at the moment, but I don't think he's been the same since the funeral. I think it destroyed him. And I've said that before and time again. No matter what happens between me and Sir Brian, I never will say he's responsible for what's happened because he's not. 100%.
I don't know. Sir Brian did a video with Fata and allow Fata to call you a scammer. You see, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. How's Sir Brian gonna do this, man? How? Oh my God. Oh Lord Jesus. Have mercy. I, I do not have Twitter. I don't have TikTok. I don't have any of these things. I only watch my little YouTube. And when any video sent to me by you or Amicia, that's the only way I know what's going on out there. Because I don't be on YouTube all the time. I only come and watch it when it's Fire Show or if Delta come on or if Carlotta. I don't be on YouTube all the time. And oh my God, oh no, 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 that's wrong. Oh Jesus, that's wrong. That's wrong. I'm so sorry. I am so so sorry. Oh my God. I don't have any more words.
It wasn't a video. He was live with her all yesterday afternoon. It must have been the morning in Guyana time. It was about 10 minutes before the phone call with Amicia. And he sat there and she's calling me a scammer, saying I stole £6,000. I never gave it to the family. And he just sat there. He said nothing, absolutely nothing. And sometimes silence is deafening. Like, that's why I WhatsApped him and said, how are you letting that happen? Speak up, say something. Don't do that. Like, why are you saying it? Why are you allowing us to say that happened? It didn't. I never put it on social media, never put it in a video. I WhatsApped him. He listened to it. Then all of a sudden, Fata's on the phone to Amicia. Now, Sir Brian, as a man, should be mad at Fata for trapping Amicia like that. She never told Amicia she was on live. She didn't tell her that her world was listening to her. And then she allowed Amicia to say things very quickly because Amicia wanted to get off the phone and she's in town with the other kids and she's stressed. So she said things about Josh or whatever, and then that got played. So that's wrong. Do you know, the other day I'm covering another case of a girl called Thea Walton from Guyana. She was killed in a domestic violence murder. And the other day Mace came in the box and said, I'm going to get her father on the phone. And I said, I refuse to speak to him on a live because I want to offer him my sorrows and my compassion. I don't want to do that on live. I don't want to have a conversation with a man about his deceased daughter for content. That's the right way to do things. I've never played a voice note from a family member. The only voice notes I've ever played are my voice notes. I've never played anyone else's, and I never would. And I said last night I was angry. I said, I'll prove myself. I'll prove everything I've said this is truth. And then I woke up this morning and I said, you guys know I'd never do that. It's not in my nature. I've always said what's private is private. I will never ever go against a family. But I just need a little bit of something. Just be left alone. Like, the people that don't want me to cover this case, the Doubleday Hotel owner, Carol, Stefan, the people who are responsible do not want me on this case because I'm a powerhouse when I get going and I have a lot of viewers. And by siding with Fata, Sir Brian is playing into their hands and they're winning every day.
You cannot go to PayPal and said you want the money back because it's a fraud. Because you know, and I know, where the money went. You go to PayPal for they want the money back. PayPal gonna come to me because you send the money to me. I don't have the money. The money gone where the money's supposed to go. That would be showing as though if you're telling a lie and you're not lying. You send the money to me. I get the money to Todd and Amicia. I don't have that money. I don't have a dime from that money. I don't make joke with people money. And I'm gonna call Amicia today. I told her yesterday Josh name need to stop calling. Josh name need to stop calling. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. I spoke with Mr. Todd last night. I'm gonna call him today and let him know what's going on with this back and forth because so Brian got so Brian.
I said the other day on my live, because Fata was going on and Sir Brian was there again, and I said, I'm not even mad at Sir Brian. Sir Brian, at this moment in time, Sir Brian is the most vulnerable he's ever been in his life because he's lost his daughter, he's grieving, he's angry, and he's got no control of justice because of the way things are in Guyana. So Fata is a predator. At this point, she's preying on a family who have lost a child, and she's feeding his head with bullshit, and she's got him on lives, and she's cashing in on him all the time. Because who else is going to flood to a live more than people who want to see the father of Adriana Young? So she's making money off him all the time. And I said to her yesterday when she was watching my live, I've never once asked to go live with Sir Brian. Never. Because there's a time and a place for conversation. I've never once got him to jump on, do a battle with me, tried to make money off him, asked him for anything. You ask him to meet you online every day to do battles because you're getting paid. And after she had him in the box yesterday, she said, now I can buy my kids some food. So at the moment, he's bankrolling her lifestyle.
Oh, and now I realize you call my correct name. I do not want my correct name out in the public. I don't want my correct name out in the public. I don't want my picture out in the public. I heard you call my correct name to Sir Brian. Sir Brian know my name is Angela as well. So he know he know me as Angie too. So whenever you use my name, please use my second name, which is Angie or Angela. Please, thanks. But I understand. You cannot go to PayPal and said you want the money back because it's a fraud. Because you know, and I know, where the money went. You go to PayPal for they want the money back. PayPal gonna come to me because you send the money to me. I don't have the money. The money gone where the money's supposed to go. That would be showing as though if you're telling a lie and you're not lying. You send the money to me. I get the money to Todd and Amicia. I don't have that money. I don't have a dime from that money. I don't make joke with people money. And I'm gonna call Amicia today. I told her yesterday Josh name need to stop calling. Josh name need to stop calling. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. I spoke with Mr. Todd last night. I'm gonna call him today and let him know what's going on with this back and forth because so Brian got so Brian.
When I'm saying about the PayPal thing, if Amicia is in voice notes 3 times now saying it didn't go to the second autopsy, that is fraud. If I've been collecting money for a reason that I was told differently, and you keep jumping on a live, and she said it before, she said it in a voice note to me yesterday as well. The money didn't go to where it was supposed to go. So my thing was, when I spoke to Josh last night, I said, it is fraud because I collected money for a purpose where I was told different. And obviously I'm not going to do that, Camille. I would never do that to you. Yesterday I was fuming. I got Sir Brian on the live with Fata calling me a scammer, and I said, I'll just claim all the money back and give it back to my people because they've been hurt too much.